Hello everyone and welcome aboard. This is a safety review briefing. Before we begin, we'd like to inform you that this is a very safe and exceptionally well-built vessel. She is infused by a carbon Kevlar infrastructure, is NMMA certified, and is one of the top power vessels of her class. General vessel safety is not an issue. Well, enough about her, let's talk about how you as a passenger can safely enjoy her in this safety review briefing, where I will go over and explain some safety precautions that you need to be aware of before your journey begins. Let's begin with the basics. Number 1. Sitting, standing, and moving around the vessel. As the vessel departs and is moving underway, please find a place to be seated with your feet on the floor deck. If you wish to remain standing, you must place your hands on a grip to guardrail section of the vessel while underway. You will find waist side guardrails to grip along the front of the vessel, as well as overhead guardrails in the midsection of the vessel. It is important that while we are moving, you are not moving. Do not be tempted to walk around or with items in your hands as the vessel is moving. If we were to hit a wave, you can stumble and injure yourself. The captain will notify you when it is okay to move around while cruising at slow speeds or as we closely approach a destination point. If you need to move around beforehand, please let your captain and/or crew know. You do not want to be moving around at high speeds or if encountering inclement weather conditions. This is simply not safe. Number 2. Getting in and out of the water from the vessel. This one is an extremely important factor for your safety. You must never hop off or on the vessel while the engines are turned on, even when the vessel has reached a neutral and stationary position or has stopped at a destination, as this is still very dangerous. The captain or crew will advise you when the engines have been shut off and it is safe to jump in. Do not get in the water until you have the okay from the captain. Again, no matter what, you cannot get in and out of the water until the engines have been shut off and you have been given the okay from captain. Remember, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask a captain or crew member. Number 3. Locate and proper use of life-saving equipment and other safety devices. Life vests are not required to be worn throughout your voyage, unless under 10 years old, who by law must wear a flotation device at all times. In an unlikely emergency circumstance, all passengers must be aware of how to properly put on life vests.
Steps in using a life jacket. Step 1. Pull the jacket over your head, then grip the extra collar. Step 2. Fasten the extra collar and close the vest. Step 3. Fasten the click belt. Step 4. Tighten the belt.
Separate the Velcro. Then place the life jacket over your head and refasten the Velcro. Insert the strap into the buckle and pull to make sure the jacket is snug. Tuck in the end of the strap. Your life jacket is equipped with reflective tape to increase visibility.
You will find Type I life jackets and donning instructions here, along with Type 4 throwable ring buoy and rope. Donning instructions may also be found at this location, along with an emergency checkoff list and contact list, instructions to locate and use of safety and emergency equipment, emergency radio communication, and where to find fire, flare, and first aid kits. Lastly and most importantly, the emergency checkoff list seen behind door panel may also be found here as your in case of emergency instructions. In cases of emergency, please refer to this emergency checklist list instructions, and for more safety and emergency information, please refer to previously identified behind this door panel. That's all for the safety briefing. Thank you for cruising with us. We hope you have a wonderful day and we look forward to having you enjoy your day aboard.
Hello and welcome aboard. Here's a quick, important safety briefing before we depart. As the boat departs and we are underway, please be seated with your feet on the floor. If you wish to stand, and make sure you're holding on to one of the guardrails around the boat. Do not move around the boat while we're moving underway at speeds greater than 10 miles per hour. Once we reach our destination, do not get in the water until you have the okay from the captain and engines have been shut off and anchor is set. This is extremely important safety measure and will not be tolerated if not followed. Again, no matter what, you cannot get in and out of the water until the engines have been shut off, anchor is set, and you have been given the okay from the captain. Remember, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask a captain or crew member. In an unlikely emergency circumstance, all passengers must be aware on how to properly put on a life vest. You will find Type 1 life vests, life jackets, and donning instructions here. Here are your instructions on how to put on your life vest. Over here is your ring buoy with your rope as well. I will now properly show you how to put on your life vest. Your life vest. First, you want to put your life vest over your head. You want to fasten your collar. Tighten it. And clip. That is it. You have your life vest on. Donning instructions may also be found here. This is your safety and emergency poster located here. Here, you will find an emergency checkoff list, emergency contacts, and helpful resources and instructions on locate and use of safety and emergency equipment, emergency radio communications, fire, flare, and first aid kits. Lastly, and most importantly, the emergency checkoff list, seen displayed here. And it may also be found over here. In case of emergency, please refer to these emergencies checkoff list. Instructions. For more helpful resources of safety and emergency information, please see main safety and emergency poster. That's all for the Safely briefing. Thank you again for cruising and choosing us. We look forward to a wonderful day aboard.
Todos y bienvenidos a bordo. Esta es una sesión informativa de revisión de seguridad. Antes de comenzar, nos gustaría informarle que este es un barco muy seguro y excepcionalmente bien construido. Está infundida por una infraestructura de Carbon Kevlar. Está certificada por MA y es una de las mejores embarcaciones de su clase. La seguridad general de la embarcación no es un problema. Bueno, ya basta de ella. Hablemos sobre cómo usted, como pasajero, puede disfrutarla de manera segura en este informe de revisión de seguridad en el que repasaré y explicaré algunas precauciones de seguridad que debe tener en cuenta antes de que comience su viaje. Comencemos con lo básico. Número 1. Sentado, de pie y moviéndose alrededor de la embarcación a medida que la embarcación zarpa y avanza, busque un lugar para sentarse con los pies en la cubierta del piso. Si desea permanecer de pie, debe colocar las manos en el asidero de la sección de la barandilla de la embarcación mientras navega. Encontrará barandillas laterales para sujetar a lo largo de la parte delantera de la embarcación, así como barandillas superiores en la sección media de la embarcación. Es importante que mientras nos movemos tú no te muevas. No se sienta tentado a caminar o con artículos en sus manos mientras la embarcación se mueve. Si tuviéramos que golpear una ola, puede tropezar y lesionarse. El capitán le notificará cuando esté bien moverse mientras navega a baja velocidad o cuando nos acercamos a un punto de destino. Si necesita moverse con anticipación, infórmele a su capitán y o tripulación. No desea moverse a altas velocidades o si se encuentra con condiciones climáticas adversas. Esto simplemente no es seguro. Número 2. Entrar y salir del agua desde la embarcación. Este es un factor extremadamente importante para su seguridad. Nunca debe subir o bajar de la embarcación mientras los motores están encendidos, incluso cuando la embarcación haya llegado a una posición neutra y estacionaria o se haya detenido en un destino, ya que esto sigue siendo muy peligroso. El capitán o la tripulación le avisarán cuando los motores se hayan apagado y sea seguro saltar al agua. No se meta al agua hasta que tenga el visto bueno del capitán. Nuevamente, pase lo que pase, no puede entrar y salir del agua hasta que los motores se hayan apagado y el capitán le haya dado el visto bueno. Recuerde que si tiene alguna pregunta, no dude en hacérsela a un capitán o miembro de la tripulación. Número 3. Ubicar y usar adecuadamente el equipo de salvamento y otros dispositivos de seguridad. No es obligatorio usar chalecos salvavidas durante el viaje, a menos que sean menores de 10 años, quienes por ley deben usar un dispositivo de flotación en todo momento. En una situación de emergencia poco probable, todos los pasajeros deben saber cómo colocarse correctamente los chalecos salvavidas. Aquí encontrará los chalecos salvavidas tipo I y las instrucciones para ponerse, junto con la boya de anillo arrojadiza tipo 4 y la cuerda. Las instrucciones de colocación también se pueden encontrar en esta ubicación junto con una lista de verificación de emergencia y una lista de contactos. Instrucciones para ubicar y usar el equipo de seguridad y emergencia, comunicación por radio de emergencia y dónde encontrar los botiquines de incendios, bengalas y primeros auxilios. Por último y lo más importante, la lista de verificación de emergencia que se ve detrás del panel de la puerta también se puede encontrar aquí como instrucciones en caso de emergencia. En casos de emergencia, consulte las instrucciones de esta lista de verificación de emergencia y, para obtener más información sobre seguridad y emergencia, consulte la información previamente identificada detrás de este panel de la puerta. Eso es todo por el informe de seguridad. Gracias por navegar con nosotros. Esperamos que tenga un día maravilloso y esperamos que disfrute de su día a bordo. Gracias de nuevo por viajar con Tranquilo y Tropical Miami Boat Rental Charters and Tours.